viewers, welcome to another episode of Horticultural Empire. This afternoon we're going to be planting out some tomatoes. So over here in my greenhouse I have some little beauties. These are my tomatoes, what I've grown from seed, and they're just about ready to plant out. So I'm going to plant them over here in this pot. Observe. I'm going to put some compost in here. Irish compost. I'm looking forward to a great crop of tomatoes. So here we are. Just going to loosen the little fella off and put him in. Just bed him in there nicely. And I'll give him a little water now. Just water him in there. And I'm looking forward to a grand crop of lovely little tomatoes. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're saying. What on earth does he know about growing things, gardening, horticulture? Well, let me say to you, in no uncertain terms, I resemble that remark. But what's my message? What's my thought for today? Well, I want to just read you a passage from 1 Corinthians. And it says this: when one of you says, I'm on Paul's side, and another says, I'm for Apollos, aren't you being totally infantile? Who do you think Paul is anyway? Or Apollos, for that matter? Servants, both of us. Servants who waited on you as you gradually learned to entrust your lives to our mutual master. We each carried out our servant assignment. I planted the seed, Apollos watered the plants, but God made you grow. It's not the one who plants or the one who waters who's at the centre of this process, but God who makes things grow. Planting and watering are menial servants' jobs at minimum wages. What makes them worth doing is the God we are serving. You happen to be God's field in which we are working. And that's the point. You know, I'm not much good at gardening. Yeah, I did grow some tomatoes last year, so I thought I'd have another go this year. And I hope I'll get some tomatoes out of it. But for each one of us, we need to find where God has placed us. Some are really good at planting seed. Some of us are great at spreading the message, at planting those little seeds which grow up to bear fruit. Some of us, not much good at that, but some of us are pretty good at watering, at just encouraging, at maybe teaching or maybe just sharing our lives and causing the seed, which is a new Christian, to grow. And we're nothing special because it's not really us who's doing the work. We're helping, but it's God who's doing it. Now, we're in strange times, we know that, but nevertheless, God is at work. God knew this was going to happen. This is no surprise or shock to God. He wants each one of us to play our part in his kingdom. Maybe plant a seed. Maybe just witness. Maybe say those words at the right time. Or maybe to encourage someone else along the way. Just water them. But what really counts is that God is at work by his Spirit. He's going to cause a harvest to happen. He sends the rain. He created the seed and he wants the fruit. Because, there's not much point in me planting tomatoes if I get nothing out of it. I'm doing it so I can have some tomatoes. Because I love my little cherry tomatoes, but God also loves his fruit. The people who are planted, who grow, and to become fruitful themselves. That's what we want to see. So my thought for the day is, are you a planter, a waterer, or a harvester? One thing's for sure, God is doing the work. Well, that's my thought for the day. Have a wonderful day. God bless you all.